course. So I went like, oh yeah, well, let's shut down the camera. But why would I have to kind of, you know, sort my life so that it fits into the time schedule of that cable car? So now I turned it on again. Yeah, well, so the movie script, as I'm always saying, is ready, of course, but it can always get better. So I haven't that much redundant talking in there, but I want to even make it more special. I want to make it more royale with cheese style. So I'm gonna, if they're talking about something that's kind of nearby, like, you know, they walk through a tunnel and they of course there's all the graffiti, so they're not gonna talk about the graffiti, of course. They're just walking there. But also the talking, like, are we gonna meet later on, or are we gonna, well, he wants to meet her, he just met her, so he wants to kind of have her number and all of that, just have an appointment. And so I don't have to go actually say it, because it's not about those two, it's not a love story. So then from then on people can go, oh yeah, they're gonna form a great couple, aren't they? Yeah, see all the branches that came? That's all new material. Wow. That one came as well. So they're not gonna do anything here. So I'm like showing you some very small branches up there, when here I got the whole tree in my way. That's funny. It actually is funny. So all of that came, and it's dangerous because that one could just move, right? So how am I gonna do that? Crossing here? No. Rather cross up there and get wet feet. It's better. So yeah, they're not gonna do anything about this, I guess, until I don't know. But here it's steep, so let's go there. Yeah, well, that's the way it is. I'm just gonna be real careful, right? So now I'm here. I'm standing on here. People have been walking here before, so it's not that dangerous. Wow, this one came. Someone has been standing even here. Okay. Good. It's good I went this way. Right. All around this thing here. And I can see that this one doesn't look stable. Don't want to spend too much time around here. Just want to leave. It was the roots that were out. Like sometimes when I walk uphill I go, wow, is that tree holding to that boulder? How is that one gonna... So there you see the mess. It's 2 trees that fell, that were coming. Some more here. So yeah, sometimes some more here. There's another tree. That's the wind, the heavy winds that were. It took a tree beside my house, like from up in a tree, one real big branch. I'm not exaggerating. Came. So here you got it. That thing here came. So now again I have to pass under this, which is not what I love do best, because that one could always go a few more meters. So yeah, but that's what it says. It says that this path is not guarded, and it's been a few days since we had the wind, but they haven't done anything about it. So So maybe they're not gonna. It's actually dangerous. That's the path here. And now it's the second time that one is obstructed by trees that could go some more. Like now they stick, but if there's a little bit of wind, of course, then they go. Or if there's just, nature happening. The tree go for some more meters. Just some branches breaking, the weight gets too heavy on one side and then it's going. I've been working in a wood like maybe 4-5 times heavily in my life. Like the school I went to, we had to go every Thursday work outside, so it was like that I was 5 times in the wood. So I saw how the tree came, what force this is. So you gotta actually have a helmet on. We didn't. And stuff. So I'm like, the other times I was like brooming the area around the houses, the school, or I was chopping wood, or just always something. And yeah, now I saw something that's nice. I had another experience on this alpine hiking path. Normally this path is just a bore. I walk downhill and, but now it's been like, what I've always asked for, the nature to be happening, to see what the real nature is like, is happening at the moment to me. So yeah, I'm looking forward having a coffee. I need to get money or change money first. Then I need to go to a shop, get some money, maybe just 20 Swiss francs is left on my account, but I got 200 Swiss francs as a bill, so I'm fine. Yes, and I'm gonna get cat food, sanitary pads, socks, and yeah, along these lines. I'm hot, I'm starting to sweat. Scarf and all is too much. See, it's so difficult to have the right clothes on. So when people go hiking, they wear a lot of layers, and all the layers you can open at the collar. So you open it all when you're sweating. Then you got to sit down, have a break, then you close all the zips to not kind of get ill. Like when you've been sweating and you don't put on some extra layer or shield from the wind, you're gonna get sick. It's just, when the sweat dries off, there's a cooling effect happening. So it's not just the wind, but it's the cooling effect of water or sweat drying up. Yes, I watched a video about a Italian airport, that engineer that has to pack. Well, he's a packer, so he said that's a new fact I didn't know about, that they used to pack the airplane on the back and then continue towards the front. So when the airplane would be flying, the nose would be pointing upward. It's easier to steer. So now he says they're requested to just put the luggage into the middle and don't do anything on the back anymore. So it's where the powder is stored in the airplanes, so that they can dilute that one in those diffusers. So that one comes out mixed with a lot of water and falls down onto the earth as geoengineering chemtrails. So then also he said that the airplane flies a route, so he's never going, like he said the war in Syria was because Also, he said every 3 days, some or 3 airplanes every night go into the hangar for maintenance, which is a bit a lot, he said. But it's maybe just to stock up the powder in the back of the airplane. Whatever, he didn't say what they do there. He just knows that there's some powder in there, and that there's a lot of water in every airplane which isn't used by the passengers. So they might not, carry on board any liquid stuffs, but they just have the powder there and the water. So they mix it in the airplane, in the back of the airplane. So he said they're just picking up kerosene oil at the special hangar for some strange reason. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe when you're dealing with all those substances. Well, he said he's just entitled to know what's coming down because he might get sick because of all those toxins. But he had small samples, with just some watery liquid with substance with some crystals, something floating in it. That's what he said, crystals. Why doesn't he test that stuff, what it is? Because he said, as an engineer, as a packer, I might lose my job. A lot of engineers, when he asked them what they're doing, they didn't answer properly. They were like, they don't know, or they can't say, or they got no time, or it's no issue in their eyes, or they tried to not be answering questions. See, that boulder came too. So when you're walking here and then there is wind, that one might come. I'm just hearing boulders coming from the landslide on the other side. I hear it, I heard it. Now it's too late to show you. When I hear it, I should be in an open field situation so that I could kind of point to the other side and go, see there. Well, that's the landslide, and I just heard it go. It's a crackling sound, and then you just hear the boulders fall, like it makes crack, and then you hear some echo of boulders falling. Right, that's what I heard. So yes, that's the Midway bench here. So I'm looking forward having a warm coffee. If I just got 200 Swiss francs, so I should actually